Hi, I'm Bryan Kennedy. I'm the Director of Museum Technology at the Science Museum of Minnesota. Thank you for letting me join you remotely today. I'm sorry I'm not able to attend Aztec, but I appreciate you joining our session about the X macroscope. As you've heard a little bit about the X macroscope before, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our decision to build X macroscope around our run experience. When we set out to think about how we could build data visualization experiences into the museum setting, we knew we wanted to build that around an engaging physical museum experience. At the Science Museum of Minnesota, in our sportsology exhibit, we have an exhibit called Run. In Run, you get to run down a 60-foot track, racing different athletes to see how your speed compares. And one of the great things about Run that we know is that it's incredibly popular and engaging with our museum visitors. It also creates data points as you run through the experience. And so when we decided to build the X macroscope, we thought it would be a great candidate for building the data visualization experience around. I'm going to guide you through a couple of just basic aspects of the Run experience and how it works and how the X macroscope integrates with it. This schematic helps you understand not only the Run experience and how the visitor moves through that experience, but also how the data is collected in this experience in the X macroscope system. In area number 1 in this graphic, you can see the runner starts at a sign-up screen where they enter information about themselves, their zip code, their height, other different data variables that we want to compare their runtime with. That gets pulled into a computer and pulled into the system with all of the computers networked together. We'll speak more about some of the technical aspects of the system later in the presentation. As they start that sign-up experience, they eventually hit go, and a countdown guides them through the run activity. It says 3, 2, 1, go, and they race down the track, crossing a motion sensor that triggers the end of their race. That's imported into a microcontroller that just goes through a Bluetooth keyboard encoder, which acts as a key press back on the start screen, telling the experience that the runner has stopped and we've captured a data point in the system. Finally, after they exit the run track, they walk over to the Make-A-Viz screen. This Make-A-Viz screen allows them to visualize their data along with all the other runners who've entered time and data points into the system. And they can see how they did compared against different data variables in the run experience. All of this is then captured and stored on a central database and uploaded to a remote database where we can compare and visualize experiences across different installations. Up next, some of my colleagues will walk you through the details of that Make-A-Viz system and how it works to create visualizations in the museum setting.